It's the 20th of March. I'm Jerusha Sukhthio-Rath and you're watching News 24 Live. Here are today's headlines. According to the City of Cape Town, Eskom is looking for a 5.8% increase in price adjustments for electricity. This will be in addition to the already announced 12.69% imposed in this financial year. Now, Deputy Mayor and Finance Mayoral Committee member Ian Nielsen reported the city had received correspondence from Eskom regarding an application for the price boost. If approved by the National Energy Regulator of South Africa, electricity tariffs would increase by 22.27% in one financial year. Amid increasing signs that Eskom is battling to pay its bills, Business Day reported yesterday that Eskom had spent 8 billion rand more than budgeted to buy diesel this year. Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene said in his budget in February that 23 billion rand would be paid to the embattled Eskom as a broad package of support. A Facebook page dedicated to the removal of the statue of Cecil John Rhodes at the University of Cape Town has garnered over 3,800 likes since its creation. UCT's Vice-Chancellor Max Price said that the Cecil John Rhodes statue should not be just moved. He said moving it would not change the institution's acknowledgement that it acquired its site from the Rhodes estate. News 24 Live spoke to Xumani Maqwele, a leader of the student protest who was pictured throwing human waste on the statue. We asked Maqwele if his actions demeaned the dignity of non-white cleaners at UCT, and this was his response.
What I'm saying about this black question, I mean, it has been answered before. The issue that they will clean the pool, I'm saying black people, it's not about once events of cleaning, okay? But black people live with it. Black kids are playing with it. Many, not just 2 people who are cleaning it. Many black kids are playing around pool. Many black people are living with the pool 24/7, 365 days of a year, Now, on the question of them cleaning it, that pool, that night, was cleaned with high-powered water. People were standing like a meter away.
And you knew this?
I knew it was there. I knew how the system people clean. I observe my people at UCT. I work. I have already decolonized my mind. I talk to securities. I don't look at them as if they are statues.
Political parties have thrown their weight behind the student protest. Higher Education Minister Blade Nzimande welcomed the calls for the removal of the statue, while the EFF's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi said Rhodes can never be a symbol worth celebrating in a post-1994 South Africa. And finally, the Sydney Cafe, where a gunman inspired by the Islamic State staged a 16-hour siege, reopened today. Patrons queued around the block to get a spot at the cafe. 3 months after the events of December 15th, the doors of the chocolate-themed Lint Cafe were reopened. The ground floor cafe was damaged when police stormed the building in the early hours of December 16. They killed Iranian-born Manharon Monis. The scores of Australians queuing at the cafe today were reminiscent of the thousands who brought flowers to Martin Place after the siege, creating a huge makeshift memorial in the lead-up to Christmas. Inside, simple gold plaques remembered cafe manager Tori Johnson, who was shot by Monis at point-blank range, and barrister and mother of 3 Katrina Dawson, who was hit by a ricocheting bullet when police stormed the building. We'll be keeping you updated on these stories and more. Stay tuned to News 24 Live.